Welcome to Culture Shock Live, man. Vinny Vegas. How is everybody, bro? What up, Jameson? What's up? Ethan, what's good, man? How are you? How was everyone's Thanksgiving, all right? Was it good? It was nice, man. I flew up to Jersey for a little bit. Saw some family, friends. It was nice. And I grew my hair while I was out there. It grew pretty quick. I'll show you a picture. But let me first bring up the co-host, man. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the one and only Ethan Thompson. How are you, Ethan?
What's good, brother? What's good?
What up, bro?
You know, living the dream, bro.
Living a life.
Just living it.
All right. And also, biggest bully in the world. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joey V. How are you? Love the shirt.
The bully.
Thank you.
Love that
I'm
shirt.
doing wonderful. It's good to be back.
Shirt's cool, man.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, the one and only my baby daddy. And for our Christmas episode, he's going to be Santa Claus. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. J. Cross in the building.
Ho, ho,
J.
ho.
Cross.
You look as high as a kite.
Is it CCC
Yeah.
or Bay?
What up, Panetta? How are you, man?
The Messiah, bro.
Speaking of the Messiah, I'll show you right here. That was me in
Bro.
New Jersey.
Bro.
Even Jesus is repping, bro.
I grew my hair real quick for the occasion, then cut it. Jay, I don't know how you did this, man. That looks real as hell. Honestly.
Bro.
Looks
Even
dope.
Jesus is repping the brand.
What was weird that
It's
I wore a hoodie saying "pounding the meat" to a family gathering. But
Facts,
they all
bro.
know what it is. So, but yeah, it was a nice Thanksgiving. Had a good time. Missed the family, of course, and got to hang out with everybody. Good food. The flights were good. I flew Spirit, and I did not become a Spirit. I stayed alive.
Nice.
So shout
Yo,
out to
Spirit's your
bro.
favorite airline now, bro, because that's
Shout
all
out to
you do.
Spirit, man.
I'm surprised you're alive, but it's okay.
He didn't tell you the person that's sitting next to him was a chicken coop.
It's true. The Big
I'm a
Lebowski.
JetBlue guy myself. You know, they have a TV in the seat. Makes the flight go quick.
I wasn't fortunate enough to have a TV in the seat, but I did have my iPhone, my iPad. Spirit, no, you hear horror stories about Spirit. And what's the other one? Frontier. Frontier, I hear some horror stories. But everyone says, Spirit's always late. They always crash their planes. I didn't have a problem. My
They
flights
always
were on
crash
time. My flights were on time. And, there was a little turbulence, but nothing crazy,
Well,
What up, John? How are you, man?
me
up,
and
John?
James Taylor were talking about going to SummerSlam next year, and we're like, man, if we drive down or fly, he goes like, if we fly, I'm gonna upgrade you to first class because that's how I roll. I'm like,
Yo, James,
damn.
honestly, bro, James
Okay.
Taylor. Listen, if you ever want a good night out, make sure you bring James Taylor.
Yes,
That's true.
me and
That-
Vinny exactly know what that was out because he was drinking with you in Florida.
Yeah.
And then I went out with him up here in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And me and him went out to drink, man. It
What up,
was
John?
fun, cool, awesome night.
We had a good time, and me and James, we had a few drinks together, and I was getting a little tipsy. Not gonna lie, I was having some
Just a little
whiskey,
bit.
and I was like, James, I gotta go, man. I can't drive like this.
Yeah.
He's like, no, one more, stay for a little
He
bit.
did it to me.
One more.
Sit
I'm like,
down.
James,
It's okay.
chill.
I'm
And
like,
he's like,
yeah, go ahead.
he's like, bro, Stag, I got you. And then he goes to the waitress, get him another drink. It's on me.
Yeah.
This guy.
I like the pointing, the hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He owns
He
the
did,
place.
he
Hey,
did to me. I'm like, even though I was like lived 5 minutes away from the bar, I'm like, James, man, I gotta go. I gotta, work it the
James.
next day. He's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. He's like,
I got you.
he's like, let's do a shot. I'm like, no, I'm not doing no shots, James. I'm like, I'll take another beer. He's like, all right, one more.
Let's do a shot.
And then after that,
Shots-
he makes you
shots make
feel
the
good.
world
So
go
he's,
round,
like,
bro.
he's like, do you really want to go? I mean, come on, man.
No, James
really
Taylor,
wanna go? Why
he
don't you
takes
stay?
care of you. He takes care of you when you go out with him. He don't play around. Money is nothing to him, But Of course, you try to turn it down. You say, no, I got it. He don't fucking let you because he's a gentleman and a scholar.
You want to know? You want to know
is.
who he reminds me of? John Candy, the actor. He
John
like
Candy,
just
bro.
you know like that softness to him.
Damn, he's saying he's big and fat, bro. That's what he's saying, bro.
Wow.
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that about? Come on.
I'm saying.
Just to clear it up.
You know what?
Just to clear it up, I know for a fact James prefers Little Spoon. I'm just throwing that out there.
James
I'm not
Taylor
telling you
reminds
how I
me of
know.
Yokozuna. He's a nice guy, you know, great wrestler. Yeah.
Very nice.
Could be earthquake.
So Thanksgiving, Ethan, how was your Thanksgiving? Was it nice? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was good actually. You know, we went to some family's house. You know, we don't really do that a whole lot because we all kind of bullheaded in our family, and it
Love from
hopefully,
afar.
yeah, that's what it is. But hopefully, the last couple of years have kind of softened everybody up, and it was actually pleasant. I was very, very surprised.
That's
It was happy.
good.
It was nice.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it was nice.
Jay, your Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving? Was it good? Good food?
Bro,
Filled with
it
Spanish
is by
food,
the
bro?
grace, is by the grace of the God that I don't believe in that I am alive here today. I was sick for an entire month. Okay. That bro, I have no idea what happened to me. I don't know if someone was doing witchcraft. And was I don't know if Omi got mad or something. I don't know. But I was sick for an entire month, bro. But Thanksgiving was okay. Like my throat hurt,
Sorry,
Bet it did.
My throat
Got a cure for that.
sorry about that.
but I ate some food, but it was just uncomfortable to eat. But it was good being surrounded by family
Yeah.
because family gives you a J Cross life lesson rule: be around your family.
Yeah.
Be around your family because it puts things in perspective when you can look at, see my daughter eating with her grandma and we're all just chilling here, having a good time, enjoying each other's company. It puts everything in perspective.
Mhm.
Not everyone's like Ethan who can.
Wish I had a grandma. Wow, must be nice. I'm hanging out with my mom and my grandma. Wow. Wait.
Wow,
It's Christmas
bro.
time, bro. It'd be your own people.
So
It'd be your own people.
It was good.
Yo, you want me to
It
get my
was
mom right now, bro? I'll get it for you right
No, bro.
Put her on
Don't
show.
do that, bro.
Paul Bearer,
Don't
chill
do
out.
Got
All
you.
right, chill.
now. That's you. Yeah.
She needs to come for the Christmas episode, bro. We good.
Yes, I will have her on the Christmas episode.
Yo, that would be actually dope. I will
Yeah.
bring the
I'll
action.
get a little hat and everything, put it on there. You watch, bro.
Bro.
Christmas episode, watch.
Joey, your Thanksgiving. First of all, I love the shirt.
Thank you.
Love
Jones,
this
can we do something for Joey real quick? Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Mr. Mike Jones. Mike Jones. I'll put you right here. All right, we're going to reenact Joey's shirt.
Hold on, let me remove me and Ethan so you guys can get the
Yeah,
good,
this needs the
the actual.
So
The
that I
actual-
love the shirt. What does it say?
It
What does that
says
say? Battle of the Champions.
Battle of the Champions, direct from ringside.
All right, I'm going to be Stallone, Jones. You guessed it, you're Mr. T. All right, ready? Tell us when to get closer.
Well, Jones has to lean in some more,
Lean in, Jones.
Lean
Lean
in.
in.
There you go. There you go.
More?
Yeah, for you.
All right. How about now?
Look at that. You guys are good.
Pucker Jones. Yo. Thank you, Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Jones.
Yo, we connect people here. That's what we do.
Love the hoodie, by the way. Love the hoodie.
Before we let Jones go, I got something for Jones later.
What's that?
He's a real American hero. He fights
do you
for the
mean?
rights.
Of every man.
A tear shed my eye this week.
Don't
What do
do
you
it, bro.
This man,
Oh, let's see it. Let's announce
Jones,
this. Go ahead.
Mr.
Yes.
Perfect. Mr.
see
Perfect,
it.
Jones.
Hold
That's
on.
the
Let's
only way to
man.
make it right.
put him on the big screen here.
That's the only way to make it right.
Come on, Jones.
Speak your truth, King.
cherry
Wakanda
is
forever,
popped.
bro.
Something
Cherry
I
is
never thought I would
popped.
ever see.
Ever.
Something ever. Come on.
Technically, it's my second one.
No, it's ooh.
Oh.
Look at that. That's actually pretty clean, bro.
It is.
Isn't it
I'm-
nice? Come
It's
on.
got the relief plate. Look at that.
Look at that. That's nice,
It is
Jones.
amazing.
And it's not that small on you.
no,
It's really not.
I couldn't tell if that was Jones or Hogan. I was just like,
Yeah, me too.
What?
I mean,
Wow.
you can't tell
No,
the
this is like, what if Ahmed
What up, Richard?
Johnson, Ahmed Johnson would have
She
won
needs
the
that
title?
hoodie, Jones. Make sure you
I'll
hook her
make
up.
it happen.
We'll hook her up.
Oh.
All right, we'll hook her up.
Ahmed Johnson reincarnated.
I can see that. That I can see.
So
But it is-
disrespectful.
It is
I,
a well.
This is
well
why I
done
hide in the
belt.
back.
I emailed
Pearl River Jones.
Mattel. I emailed Mattel and I said we're due for an Ahmed Johnson elite figure, and if you don't make one, because I need to buy one for Jones for Christmas. Matt wants to know if you're going to get that re-leathered, bro. What are you thinking? Or are you keeping it stock?
I'll keep this one stock. Only
Ooh.
because everything's covered.
Oh, that's right. I didn't know that. They
back
covered
is
the back?
covered, but yeah, it is. And
That's
the
awesome,
bars are
bro.
attached.
That's awesome, dude. Oh, look.
Just-
He said he's screenshotting this.
right?
You never know
John
when
knows
you
what's
see
up.
Jones. He said, "Welcome to the Winged Eagle Club, Jones."
Thank you.
But Jones, by the way, how was your Thanksgiving? Was it nice? Good
It was
times.
good, and nice and peaceful, just like I liked it.
Good
Peace
for
in
you,
our
bro.
time.
Good for you, bro. It seems like everyone had a good Thanksgiving, relaxing. With the families. If you have family, Ethan had a nice.
Yeah. Thanks, Jay.
But so I did want to touch on something. 2 weeks ago was our last show. 2 weeks ago, me and Ethan talked about something where his daughter was in school, and they were preparing them for if someone came in shooting up the school, right? And
Yep.
we're like, yeah, they got to use guns. Well, guess what the fuck happens?
Right?
School shooting. 4 kids dead, man. It's Michigan, right? Is
Yeah.
it Oxford High School. 4 kids dead. Kid's 15 years old. And I'm going to pose a question to you guys and the people watching. Okay. We're not just talking about this, just talk about it. I really want your opinion on something. So here's the kid, by the way, 15. And this was like a day or two before the shooting. He posted this on his Instagram. So he has the gun already. And apparently his father bought this gun 4 days before the shooting. Just bought it. 6 Sauer pistol. So, of course, they arrest him and they're going to try him like as an adult. But I want to know, what do you guys think about the parents getting time? Because I know that you could press charges against the parents, right? I mean, they're going after the parents.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know your opinion on this. Do the parents get charged? Should they suffer any consequences for this? Ethan, I'm going to have you go first. What do you think?
I think it's situational, but with this situation, it's 100% like they need to get, because the other part of this story is too, a day or two prior to the shooting, the parents and him had a meeting at the school
Right.
about this kid's behavior.
Yeah, that's what's scary.
There was way too many red flags to buy this kid a gun. Like, I can understand if your kid's a good kid and there's no red flags and you teach the safety and everything like that, but no, he should have never had that gun.
I mean, you own guns, Ethan.
Yeah.
You have
Oh, yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
I mean, lesson number one is gun owning 101 is keep the shit locked up.
Yep.
Right. This
Yep.
kid was able to post this shit on his Instagram. So that means his parents aren't watching what he's doing and they're not watching his social media. Absolutely. The gun is always supposed to be locked up. Randall says parents should be 100%. So do you think the kid should be tried as an adult in this situation? He's 15.
Yes. Barring any undiagnosed super bad mental issue. Yeah, no. 100%. I think at 15 you know right from wrong.
Right.
So
Panetta has a crazy comment. As an educator who works with some of the most at-risk youth in the city of Toronto, this is one of my biggest fears. I thought about Pineda when I read this story too, because I remember him telling me he's a teacher. This is scary stuff, man. Jay, your opinion on if the parents should be charged?
They should, because owning guns, you have to be very responsible. You can't just, have that. First of all, you buy a gun, you lock it up. I have my guns locked up. Ethan practices, and we all have our guns, and we practice, safe gun keeping, if you will. But I think he should be tried as an adult. The parents should be charged. There is a reason why, things are out there, why background checks are done, all that jazz. And I get the dad was the one who bought it, but as soon as his dad bought himself this gun, he should have locked it up where it should have been. That's literally, like you said, 101. Lock up your damn gun so your kid doesn't get it. How many stories we have seen where, 2-3-year-old pick up a gun and, misfire because someone leaves a gun around.
Kill their friends.
Yeah, that's not, and this kid, obviously, he's 15. And I'm tired of this thing that we do in society that a 15-year-old, a 14-year-old doesn't know right from wrong. Of course he knows right from wrong. Okay? Mm-hmm. Of course he does. So he should be tried as an adult, and the parents should be tried as well. So that's my opinion.
So this whole family is getting locked up, most likely. Should. Joey?
Well, first I want to say I had a great Thanksgiving. We want
to know what you think about guns. All right?
Yeah.
Fuck your Thanksgiving. What do you think about guns?
Sorry, I went to my mother's house for Thanksgiving. So,
hey, Mama Joe.
So I have, a few guns. Mine are locked up and secure. The parents should be held accountable because they're the ones that bought. If you buy a minor a gun, it's basically your responsibility for that weapon because you're the one that bought it. It's registered to you. It's your responsibility. Now, I could see maybe buying like a kid, like a little hunting little rifle,
Red Ryder.
Yeah, like something like that.
Gun.
If they want to go, hunting, like deer or something like that. But an actual SIG, 9mm SIG, come on, man. And now I did see today that they're gonna try to charge the parents. They should.
So should they charge both or just the father who purchased the gun? I'm wondering how they're going to charge the mom.
That's a tricky situation. I would say the father, but I could see them also trying to, charge both parents.
Yeah.
I could see the kid. I see this a lot of times. Kid does a shooting at school and they plead not guilty by reason of insanity. I could see him doing that.
I know he did plead not guilty.
Yeah, they're gonna do reason of insanity. He's not mentally still, he's got issues. But if the parents know that,
yeah.
Not only that, did you see the video of him outside of the classroom impersonating the sheriff?
Mm-hmm.
Who? Some shooter?
Yeah, the shooter. Yeah. Some kid on Snapchat was in the room and it was Snapchatting.
Mm-hmm.
The shooter was pounding on the door saying sheriff's office. And whoever was at the door was like, yo, how do we know this is and he was like, bro, just come look at my badge. And they're like, yo, this dude said bro. And they all jumped out a window.
Out the window.
Yeah.
Yep, out the window.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But if you want my opinion on the situation, since
go ahead, Jones.
Everybody else full screen but me.
Ooh, look at Jones. You guys a little sassy.
Bring that belt back.
Bring it in, Jones. The heavyweight champion. Let's go.
Wakanda forever, bro.
Here's my issue with this. Mm-hmm. The parents should be charged on the fact of extreme negligence. You don't have to completely police your child's social media, but if your child's posting a gun on social media, you should be aware of that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That holds you liable. Why are you giving a 14-year-old a handgun? Like you said.
Now, did he buy it for his kid or did he buy it for himself? That's the question.
You have that information,
but
that's what's scary.
If he bought it for himself, that definitely falls on him because it's registered to him.
Yep.
And it should have been locked up. So,
but
if he bought it for the child, you still need to get hit because why are you giving him a handgun knowing this child has issues?
Not only
He's
that,
not a
but then
good kid.
the day before the shooting, they're pulled into not a meeting. I think they had a conference call with the parents saying that they're concerned about their child's behavior. Then the day of the shooting, that morning, like Ethan said, they pulled the parents into the school and had a meeting with them and the kid with some concerns about his behavior. And then hours later, he shoots the school up. So is the school now held responsible in some form or fashion?
No.
No, because they warned the parents.
They let the kid
No,
back in the classroom.
But their hands are tied in a lot of instances. Their hands are tied in what they can do.
I think
Yeah.
what I could see happening, a lot of schools doing, is what's it called? Magtometers with security. You're gonna start have to doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only option at this
I
point.
think every school should have a metal
It should have been
detector.
doing it. It should have been
Yeah.
doing it. I mean,
Yeah, schools at this point in the age, every school should have metal detectors just for
I've
everyone's
worked
safety.
for a school system. Okay, they have plenty of money that is given to
Yep.
them, especially in the IT departments,
Mhm.
and they just use that money for a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's enough money that they could use to at least help with the security of their school system.
We'll buy it on school uniforms,
Yeah,
for
come
the
on.
cheerleaders and football team, but instead of the safety of our kids.
So,
And here is the thing that you have to also look at with our society, right? I mean, remember when Columbine happened?
Yes.
That was a nationwide. I mean, everyone was shocked
right.
throughout the nation. This
There was nothing
literally
ever really like
froze
that, right, Jay? That
the
was like
United
the first one.
States. Yeah, it literally froze everything. Like people were, and now we've become so used to these things
Right.
that you hear. I was at a school when it happened, and the response was, you hear it was another school shooting? Oh man, that's so sad. That's horrible. That's how used to we are to all this violence, and that's not normal. That's not a normal thing. It's scary that now, when Columbine happened, which was 20 something years ago,
1999.
April 1999, April 19th, I believe, of 1999, it froze the entire nation. And now, it's another school shooting. It's a scary time.
Bro, and
They
we
had
all-
some like small ones before Columbine,
but
but
that was like the
nothing to
major
that
one.
level.
Yeah.
Because I think right after that one was the Virginia Tech
We don't know,
shooter,
Richard.
and he was posting videos online.
That was in 07, right? That was in 07.
I think it was
Virginia
like
Tech.
05 or 07.
Yeah, the Virginia Tech one was the largest. I
Yeah.
think he was it 38 with 2 Glocks.
And he was posting videos like earlier, talking about it.
Yeah, there was a
what he was
lot
gonna
of
do.
build up to that shooting.
And like what John just said, though, there's a lot of layers to this because
wow.
parents aren't able to police. They're
That's
not able to
crazy.
police their.
Mhm.
So there was a football player that saved kids.
Yeah, he tackled them and then sacrificed himself.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
When we were in school and when we saw this, you always thought, man, that will never happen here, but you never know.
Bro. And a lot of us have kids that, that are going to school or are going to school soon. And this is our greatest fear right here, man.
Yeah.
My kids
Because there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You can't be with your kid at school all day, right? You can't be with them.
No.
You got to work. So what do? You put them in the hands of the school system. And this kind of shit right here, man. The fact that they had a meeting with the parents and the kid, that's creepy. That's scary.
I agree with what you said. I think the principal should have been like, hey,
That's an
get them
interesting
help
topic as well.
Don't bring him back to school for maybe a week or two, try to get him some help. And then when he comes, we could reevaluate the situation in a week or two.
I know there's a lot of back and forth with personnel holding or having a gun on them. And I know there are safety concerns with teachers having guns on them, because a lot of them are, not strong. They're older.
Yeah.
And some of these young kids, they rip that gun off of them.
Vinny, here's the issue with that. I used to work in the child protection services for my state. And they posed a question one day because there's a lot of issues that go on with child protection. And this is not guns, but it kind of leads into that conversation. It goes to, I was asked as a former law enforcement, they asked me, do you believe that we should give pepper spray to field workers? And I said, absolutely not. Because not everyone is as stable. And I'm not saying mentally, I'm saying fight or flight. Right? Not everyone knows how to use a gun. Not everyone is proficient at using a gun. You have Ethan break down an AK in like freaking 10 seconds and name out every single piece. You're gonna give a gun to a 64-year-old school teacher that's never held it to carry it. If something goes wrong, that's the first thing they're gonna do: pull out a gun. It all depends. I would rather prefer to see police in the school, have the resource officer there. The schools I work with have resource officers there. They're really good. But then that also has the issue with that shooting that happened where there was a resource officer at the school and he ran the other
Florida.
way.
Parkland, I was just gonna say that. He got scared and ran away.
So it's a very complicated a situation that I really don't think that we have a good answer for, because a lot of the solutions have their negative outcomes, possible negative outcomes.
Maybe you need to just post, like, have a police officer there the whole day.
Randall says too many guns are worse than no gun. That isn't a good idea. 1 or 2 carriers would be okay. But Randall, then you have these schools. Have you seen some of the sizes of these high schools?
Oh, yeah.
Some of them 2-3 floors, right? Are we saying maybe 1 a floor or 2 a floor, 1 on each side of the building? What are we talking?
What I seen was that would work. I seen this documentary about it. The school doesn't, I believe it's in New Mexico. The teachers can sign up and they carry at random. So they carry at random. So nobody knows who has to carry, but teachers that were comfortable enough to go through the training courses and go through all the procedures carry guns. And they keep it at random so nobody knows.
Yeah.
And that's how, and they have a clean record. And
that's what I'm thinking, Panetta. Like, you don't know how you're going to react to a situation until you're in it, right? We can all say, we always say this: I got a gun. No one's robbing my house, right? No one's breaking into my shit. But when you're dead asleep and someone's standing over you, what do? You don't know, because you've never been in that. You freeze. Do you forget where your gun is? Do you forget the safe code?
Even when you're awake, Vinny, when you're awake, you may have a complete plan of how you're going to react in a situation, and that shit will go south the moment something is up. So the moment that situation that is you, because at times you'll be like, is this actually happening? Like, and you can't have that tense up. You can't have that moment because it only takes 1 second.
Remember Mike Tyson's motto: everybody has a plan till you get punched. Everybody has a plan till you get shot. So
we're expecting, these teachers, some of them, God bless their hearts, are, like you said, older, never shot a gun.
Yeah.
If you have 2 to 3 floors, put like a normal police officer on 1 floor and 2 security officers on the other 2 floors. So you're always prepared.
School resource officers are the best, man.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to wrap this topic up because we got other things, but I'll tell you right now, this is happening over and over and over and over. And there's always a plan. There's always something that's going to be worked on. There's always laws that they're going to put into place, but it's still happening. And it's the same scenarios. It's the same situations. Now, I'm thankful for the police that they stopped him when they did, because according to the reports, he still had 2 full magazines ready to go. He shot 30 plus rounds. They stopped him, 3 to 4 minutes? They stopped this kid.
And apparently one of the kids rushed him. One of the kids that died rushed him.
The football player.
Yeah, the football player tried to rush him to get the gun.
Oh, my God.
We should
So-
talk about the teachers that have relationships with these students. I want to know where they were when I was
Where
in
was
school.
that?
Oh my God, bro. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
scary stuff, man.
Joey, something wrong with you.
No, we do have to address that right now because the teachers that I
Hey, what
had
kind of
were-
relationships are we talking about here? Hold on.
were older and busted, and
The
now
nuns?
you
Yeah,
got
the nuns?
right now in school, you be like, what's going on here, bro?
Bro.
They're on
These teachers-
OnlyFans posting.
Bro, my teachers look like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Are there still situations where kids or the teachers are having
yes.
Oh,
inappropriate
yes.
relationships with
Yes.
these kids? Is
Yo,
that still happening?
yes.
Yo, there's a prison like an hour from me. This chick, gorgeous. I mean, just smoking, banging correctional officer, got caught hooking up with inmates. Bro, she even put a hole in her pants for like quicker access.
Bro,
What?
Gorgeous.
I don't get it, bro.
Yes.
The worst is when the moms, of these kids, tell on them. I'd be like, yo, what the hell,
Yo,
man? Why
chill,
you
Mom.
blocking?
Like, damn, bro. You know
Let
what's
me
funny?
live.
You know what's funny? We when we say we have, for the people that have daughters, you say, if a teacher ever touched my kid, I fucked them up. They're dead, right?
100%.
But for the people that have sons, I've heard some different things.
It's like high
It's a
five.
double-
Yeah.
It's a society double standard, bro.
Right,
It's
right,
the
right.
Society having the double
You
standard.
go to your son, you go, yo, good job, bro. I wish I was in your shoes.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm-
you
I'm
go
a-
get-
Getting with that?
hey, Junior,
Mhm.
Junior, I'll buy you this PS5. You
Yeah, yeah.
send me the pictures.
What's going on, bro? That's sexual
It
assault. Of
is.
course.
It is.
It happens though. I mean, I can't
It's-
believe that still happens. That still
Bro,
happens.
It's just society. Society has this double standard that
I
like
don't
again,
understand that, bro.
if the same dad has a daughter and a son, and God forbid that happened to both of them, he wouldn't have an issue with the son, but would go after the daughter, and he should be going after fucking both because
Bro.
I
it is
got
sexual
2 daughters, bro. I'm going after them.
Bro, we know Ethan. Listen, anyone watching right now, don't ever even think about
John,
doing anything to Ethan's daughters.
Nope. I have a philosophy with my daughters, bro. Like, yo,
Okay.
once you're legal, it's different. But when you a minor,
Okay.
I'm on that philosophy. I do to you what you do to my daughter.
Here. What if it's a
Hey, yo.
female? Well, hold on. I got a question.
I'm
What if
serious.
What if it's a female teacher?
Oh, that's different. Yo, Ethan,
I know.
take him off the
Still,
field.
think about
No,
that, bro.
that's still bad. That's just went
What's
the
up,
whole
Bobo?
other way. Like
Hope you're feeling
that-
good, Bobo.
that blew my mind, but
No,
in a
but-
bad way. No, that's
Think
still the
about
same
that,
thing.
though. All right, now listen. Say it's a female teacher. Okay. A female
Randall,
teacher.
so
an
you're
adult.
okay with a male teacher touching your son? Really? Is that
Hey.
what we're
we-
doing here today?
We know this because we play Call of Duty with Randall every night.
I'm telling you, listen. But Ethan, seriously, like if it's a female teacher, right?
No, it's
you're
still
and
an
the
I
adult.
daughter
just
comes to
blew
you and
Ethan.
says-
Ethan was like,
But here's the thing.
And-
Ethan, there's a difference though. What if it's
Hey, happy birthday, Richard.
What if there's a more? Yeah, happy birthday, Richard. Shout out to Richard Simpson. Happy birthday.
"Happy birthday."
He's giving away 3 free stone jobs for his birthday. So
Do you
everyone
think he
hit him
got
up.
a cake that was like stoned out? Like,
Bro,
Big
he
old
probably-
diamond.
his mouth is all bloody right now from chewing stones. But Ethan, so here's the thing. All right, say it's a woman teacher, but it's a manly one. You
A
know,
woman
like
teacher.
pronoun he him.
It's still
Ethan,
an adult,
Ethan.
and it's still the intent.
Ethan, what
you're
if
trying
what if-
you're trying to actively take advantage of
So
my
you would go after
child.
a female teacher like you would a male
I'll beat
teacher.
her ass, bro.
Ethan,
Oh,
Ethan,
chill.
what if she
Chill
has
the fuck
daddy
out.
issues?
That's still going after my daughter. You didn't say the chick was for me, bro.
Yo, Ethan just
Your own people.
Randall just went hood, bro. He said, "Don't play about my kids." I can hear him
My
say
kids,
that.
girl.
Too. Don't play about my kids. I can hear that, bro. But that's a crazy topic. That kind of went south.
Quickly, thanks, Joey.
By the way, Christmas is coming. All right,
Don't
Christmas
come.
is coming.
Don't come.
Christmas is coming,
I'm gonna come.
and we do
Big thanks.
now. We all have our favorite Christmas movies. Right?
Damn, what did I do?
Joey, there's always something wrong with you. You cheat in
Agreed,
Mario
Anna.
Kart.
Agreed.
But it was a good question.
Oh, Jonathan Brandon. I wish Miss Brown in 11th grade made a move on me. Instead, she said, "You're a good dancer." What the fuck did I just read, John? Wait, what?
Oh my God.
What kind of dance did you do, bro?
She knew 10 years from now, Jonathan was just going to be an elitist.
Okay, so I agree with Jonathan because when I was in 7th grade, when we lived in Charlotte, North Carolina, you had a chance to take home ec or dance class. We looked at the dance class teacher, always wearing sweatpants. We're like, we're going that class.
What was his name?
It was a her. It was a her. She was in her 20s.
None of my teachers look good.
She may have had daddy issues, Ethan. She may have had daddy issues.
Bro, chill.
It's a certain type, bro. It's a certain type.
We got our favorite Christmas movies, right? Now, listen, next week will be our Christmas episode. All right? We're going to do a little early. There's a reason for that. We'll tell you later. But our Christmas episode will be December, what is that, the 9th? The 9th. Santa Claus is going to be there.
Bay.
Santa Claus, Bay. I'll be there. Ethan, Joey, and the Black Santa, Mike Jones, will be there too. We're going to dress up for Christmas. We're going to have some Christmas topics. It's going to be fun. We might do something for Christmas. I don't know. We're going to talk about that. Mm-hmm. But speaking of Christmas movies, one of my favorites, and it's recently become a classic, in my opinion, Elf. All right. I feel that Elf has recently shifted over to that Christmas classic section of Christmas movies. Okay. You see all the merchandise. Everyone loves the movie. Okay. But here's the thing. They recently interviewed, who was the guy that was Elf? I just drew a blank. Will Ferrell. They just recently interviewed him. You know, he turned down $29 million to do Elf 2. Do you know why he turned down $29 million to do Elf 2?
Because he knew it would suck.
There you go. He said that he could not take the money and go on the tour. When the film comes out, you got to go on that press tour and not be honest. He said he would have to say, yeah, I did it for the money and the movie sucks. Because he said he read the story and it's awful.
Oh, okay. So he read the story.
Okay. He read the story and it's awful.
Because here's the thing. You can't just go because it's a sequel is going to be bad, because my favorite holiday, Christmas movie is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York City. And that was better than the first, in my humble opinion.
But
so
I will agree with you on that, actually.
But the whole sequel, part 1, part 2, there's exception and rules. And most of them are there's a couple exceptions, but most of the rule. And the rule is they suck.
Bro,
chill.
All right, so Anna, everyone, we need to give Anna a big because what?
Wow. It's always the races, bro.
It's always the cheaters in Mario Kart.
I'm not gonna disagree with you, Matt. Now a lot of people, Jesus, Jonathan,
stick to belts.
Don't tell me that's your favorite Christmas movie, though. I know some people that like the Jim Carrey version. All right. I don't understand a word Jim Carrey's saying the whole movie. That's the problem I have with it. I need subtitles because I don't know what he's saying. I really don't. I don't understand him. Inshallah. Right. But here's the thing.
Inshallah, bro.
But I'll be honest with you. All right. Elf 2. Now they're shifting Elf 2. All right. The elf is going to be a black elf for this movie. And
Are you fucking with me?
I'm dead ass. It's going to be a black elf. But I think that is the smart thing. I think it's the smart thing because Elf is known to be Will Ferrell. Elf is known to be Will
Why
Ferrell.
call it? Here's my thing. I'm going to take the J. Cross stance on this with booting spinners and network logos. Stop making movies and calling them something that they don't need to be called. Y'all just try to ruin
it's
Wonder
not going to be
Years.
called Black Elf. No, it's not going to be called. No, it's not going to be called that. Just so you know.
Okay, because
it's just called Elf. No, they're saying they're going to have the black a black guy being Elf. But it's not even called Black Elf.
No, but why do it? So, you take a show like Wonder Years, right? I'm gonna go on a tangent here. You take a show like Wonder Years, the original, fantastic show, but now you remake it and call another show Wonder Years. No, call it another name.
Jones, I have a question for you about the situation.
They had the original Annie, and then they had a new Annie with.
But Jones, I want your opinion Okay, you being a part of the African American community and the culture, are you happy when they make a movie and change it to a black character? Does that make you proud, or does that make you go, they're trying too hard? Honestly,
It depends on the situation.
Okay, I'm gonna
some
call
Now,
bullshit
now,
right now.
I'll
Hold
say
on,
no,
this.
no, 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 no.
Hold on,
Let me finish.
No,
let him go.
Let me finish. Because there's situations where a lot of the other characters get whitewashed. So, and seeing another minority take over a character doesn't bother me because of the whitewashing of a lot of characters.
What do you mean by that, Jones?
All right, here's the thing. Look, we'll take what was that movie that Scarlett Johansson was in? That
The
she
Scarlett
I know what you're
Johansson
talking about.
movie.
that she
Like,
played. She was playing an Asian woman, but
I know.
she
Ghost
wasn't.
in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, that
Okay.
that was kind of whitewashed because that character is an Asian character. Yes, it's an anime, but the way the character is was created, it was based on a certain race. So therefore, that's a different that kind of stuff is troubling as well. So, but what I will say is there is situations where you can swap the character because the actor is better.
Mm.
Look at guy rest his soul, Michael Clark Duncan.
Mhm.
He played a hell of a kingpin in
He
that bad
did.
Daredevil
Mm.
movie,
Mm.
but nobody else had that kind of stature. Like
Jake Cross.
Ken,
Go ahead, Jones.
okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, it's like that's all. Like
I
that's
just
the kind
want
of
to say
situation I'm
this.
just flipping it.
I have it on good authority. Jones was at the premiere of the new Aladdin because Will Smith played the genie.
Hold on. I want me and Jones alone on the screen for a
All right.
second.
No,
getting jiggy
no.
with
Take us
it.
off. Take us off. Take us off.
Hold on. I want me and Jones on the screen alone. Okay. Let me see. Go away for a little bit. I'll give you a few seconds. All right. Negro, have you lost your damn mind? Everything that comes from the motherland, we have to support. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember when you got mad at me because I had no African shirts and no African oils over here? I went and bought some because it was true. I wasn't supporting. Okay. We literally watched Black Panther the other day, bro. Come on, man.
You're right.
What's the matter with you? If it's a black elf, of course, man. Jesus Christ.
I'm
You
gonna
know
watch
what?
it. I'm just
That's the problem. That's the problem right there. Okay. I think this country has whitewashed you. You're wearing a white shirt right now. You're representing Vinny and Joey right now, and half of Ethan. I'm insulted. I'm insulted. Bring them back. I'm done.
Well, that half appreciates the.
I mean, didn't we get like a Flash movie in the '90s called Blank Man?
Yes.
Wow.
What about
privilege.
Meteor Man?
It screams white privilege.
Wait. You're not going to disrespect Meteor Man.
I love Meteor Man.
Meteor Man is one of the best black superheroes ever. He's
Yo, it
underrated.
had Bill Cosby in it.
Yeah.
Loved it, bro.
Talk to Cosby to you.
What was he doing? What was his finisher? He was throwing jellos at people.
He was throwing.
He was throwing
books. No, that was James Earl Jones throwing the books.
No, he was throwing.
He was throwing records. Yeah,
he was throwing Quaaludes.
Oh, you guys are wrong.
All right, so we have a big
Hey,
announcement.
we
for
know
you
it's
guys.
trash, but Wakanda forever, baby. Wakanda forever.
We got a big announcement for you guys. You dropped.
I hope
this
they
game.
make.
That's
I hope
the-
they make Black Panther 2 and put a white guy in there like Matt Damon.
Yo, but that'd be like me. I don't support I'm like, yo, Blood In, Blood Out was a pretty good movie, but it was a little long. Like,
What was it? What movie?
Blood In, Blood Out.
Never heard of that.
Do I got to support all Mexican movies?
I support all Stallone movies.
Oranges.
Or $1 Million to One?
Yeah, great movie.
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. That's a good one, right?
Oh yeah. Oh.
They so we have an announcement for you guys. This is it's a pretty special announcement.
Okay.
Pretty special announcement. And we labeled it as an extreme announcement. All right. We are dropping an interview with one of the craziest legends of all time when it comes to pro wrestling. Not only are we dropping the interview, but AdFreeShows is dropping the interview. They picked it up, and this is another round for us on AdFreeShows platform. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We are interviewing Sabu. It will air Thursday, December 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern on adfreeshows.com, and it'll be free for everybody. No paywall for this one. It is free for everyone. The interview was already done. It's edited. It's sent to them, and it's ready to rock. But we called it Sabu Behind the Scars, and this is an alternate ad here. And we called it Behind the Scars because it's one hell of an emotional interview. It's not the Sabu you're used to. I'll put it that way.
No.
The one you see on the screen that doesn't talk much, really didn't have much to say, but just bled and super glued himself up. There's a whole different. This is the real Sabu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it shocked me. Even when I sat and talked with him, I was in total shock with who I was talking to and what we were talking about, especially. So I'm excited for this one. And I want to thank AdFreeShows and Conrad and the team for allowing us to be on their platform again. So shout out to them. I'm going to give them a round of applause as soon as I find it. There it is. Thank you to Conrad and AdFree, man. So that's exciting. So that's why we're moving the Christmas episode up to December 9th. Okay. So next week, we're going to have some fun. Right?
Word.
There's going to be some snow. Hopefully. Not down here. But maybe on our screen, we can have a little snow.
Some
Santa Claus. I can't wait to sit on his lap and tell him what I want for Christmas.
Do you think?
Wait.
Do you think Snow is overrated? Like maybe a certain wrestler could have been.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's overrated. Yeah, I said it.
Hey, what? Hey, blasphemy.
Yeah, I said it. Stone Cold Steve Austin's overrated.
Bro.
He's overrated.
Bro, relax.
Marabito, if you're watching, Bret Hart was overrated.
Chill
How
the fuck
dare
out.
you, Ethan?
Wow.
Take that back.
Chill the fuck out. Bret Hart made Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He did.
Vince McMahon made Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm
know
just
who
trying to
didn't-
get Marabito. Hey, I'm
The
trying
Rock
to get
made The
Marabito riled
Rock.
up.
The Rock made The Rock. All right. I compare The Rock and Stone Cold. Who was more of a legend? Who was self-made? Who was an icon? Right? The Rock. Now, did I enjoy watching Stone Cold? Of course I did. But he was made by other people.
I'm
If it
gonna
weren't for
say
Vince
that
McMahon, there would be no Stone Cold.
nothing compared to when you hit that crashing, that glass
Glass
crashing theme
Yep.
break, hit the sound and the arena would erupt every single time.
But
Whoa,
Every single time.
WrestleMania 13, the submission match with Bret Hart and Stone Cold, best and only double turn in wrestling history. That match made Stone Cold because Stone Cold
100%.
walked in a heel, walked out a face.
A pace, yeah.
100%.
And I mean, in WrestleMania 14, if Bret Hart would have stayed, it would have been Bret Hart versus
Bret
Austin.
called that fucking match, though.
Yes. Bret told Stone Cold, if you trust me, I will get you there. You know, and Austin has said Bret made him.
Settle down, man.
WrestleMania
Right?
14.
You're chill, Anna.
You're
WrestleMania
literally married to a
14.
god.
WrestleMania 14. The main
Shout
event
out to Ricky.
the main event would have been Stone Cold versus Bret Hart, with Stone Cold going over, with Bret Hart putting Austin over. I was more of a stunning Steve Austin fan.
Thank you. I will completely co-sign what Vinny said. Stone Cold Steve Austin is very overrated.
Thank you.
Stunning Steve Austin was not.
Stone Cold Steve Austin would not be nearly how. Now, listen, I'm not saying Stone Cold Steve Austin wasn't good or wasn't a draw. I'm just saying he gets too much credit for what he's done.
Stone Cold owned the Attitude Era, though.
But I mean, that's true. But when you think of Stone Cold, who do you think of? Vince McMahon. You think of Mr. McMahon.
You see what's behind me, though?
You know,
But
because even
but-
after the
but-
Mr.
but-
McMahon
but-
thing,
but-
was Stone Cold really that big?
I'm
Bro.
going to go back to exactly based on what you said, Jay. I'm going to go back to my old statement. The Attitude Era killed professional wrestling.
Bro.
So I'm not going to give anyone credit for
Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute, King. What's going on here? What you
Well,
mean the attitude? What you see? You can't be talking like
it. What's the
this.
Attitude Era known for besides
You got our
bar
you
fights,
got-
sex, blood,
drugs, rock and roll.
women,
baby.
women in bikini matches?
24/7
Where'd the
hardcore
wrestling go?
titles and
Where'd the
clay
wrestling
ball
go?
pits.
The
Can
wrestling
I ask you a
died.
question? Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
why you so chilly, bro? It's cold outside. You don't have to be chilly in here. There's no need for such. Literally, bro. There's no need for you to hate. Only the unloved and the unkind hate, and you are neither, my brother. Okay,
Okay,
you are
I'm gonna
neither.
pick it back up. The Attitude
listen.
Era killed this.
Bro,
This should still be around.
If it killed it, okay. If it killed it, what came after the Attitude Era?
Is this Mike Jones? I don't know who that is.
Right?
He's saying this should have been still around.
Aggressive.
He hated that belt.
He got
Ruthless
those
Aggression came after.
Ruthless aggression was a bad time in wrestling.
I said the Attitude Era killed it. I didn't say anything
But
about
if it
Ruthless
killed
Aggression.
it, then the
The Ruthless
right
Aggression was
after
needed, was the resuscitation that it needed.
bro.
Jones's size medium Hulk Hogan underwears are really tight to that. Just saying. just saying, bro.
That's the problem.
I mean,
man.
listen, do you
Jones
all,
is going Pearl
can you
River
all agree with
Jones.
me, though? Can you all agree with me that Stone Cold Steve Austin gets too much credit for what he did in wrestling?
I will say this: he
I will not
sold.
agree with
Nobody is gonna outsell merch him.
Correct.
I mean him and McMahon, but it was Bret Hart and McMahon in '97 before Austin and McMahon.
Well,
Because
Bret Hart
Bret and
made
Vince-
Mr. McMahon.
Bret
made
and
him.
Vince had that rivalry on screen.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, when Bret left and Shawn was injured, it was like,
who do we go
ooh,
now?
yeah. I mean,
Well, Stone Cold capitalized on it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Stone Cold.
if Bret
wasn't
Hart
great.
would have never left, the Vince McMahon character would have never been created because it was that Bret screwed Bret promo.
Bret screwed Bret. But if it
'Cause
weren't
at
for
that
Mr.
point, most
McMahon,
people didn't even know Vince was the boss.
that's true.
That's true.
That's true. Because
So that
He was
promo-
commentator.
remember those Shawn Michaels promos where he would be like, I want this match, yada yada, but the boss man, and he would be like, and look straight at Vince,
Yeah.
and Vince would be like, just like heated, like,
Well-
dude, come on, man.
Well, Bret would be like, in the ring after a match, like frustrated isn't the damn word, and he pushed Vince down and is yelling at him. I'm getting screwed by everybody, and like he's yelling at Vince, and you're like, why is he yelling at Vince? Like,
Yeah.
isn't Sergeant Slaughter the commissioner? Like, what's going on?
Bro, chill. That is a fact.
I can't
That is a fact.
say this I cannot say this confidently about Mario Kart, Anna, but you get on Call of Duty, come get worked. I'm just saying. Come get worked.
I want to throw a shout out to Vinny, Ethan, myself, Randall, Dav, Marabito.
You mean-
That is our Call of Duty crew at
mean the
night
Nut
that we
Clan?
play in. Yeah, I mean that's just comedy gold with us.
We might stream that on Twitch, actually.
Just-
Have you guys actually gotten good at it?
No, we're actually really
Wow.
good.
No,
for real.
you
For
got to
real.
hear you got to
Vinny.
hear Marabito get mad. You think Marabito's like so nice, man? Him playing Call of Duty.
Yo, he turns into a dick.
Vinny, back up my Rambo, bro.
No, listen. Ethan is like a Rambo in Call of Duty. I'm dead ass. There have been times where we've all died, and he's the one that saved the round. So shout out to Ethan and the Rambo swag.
He
And
plays that
Joey-
shit even while he's at work.
Joey got an MVP the other night.
Yeah.
Proud of him, Joey. Good job
Yeah.
with the MVP
Thank
there.
you, thank you.
Jay Cross is still trying to get his headset working. It's been about 6 months.
Facts. Facts.
And we got to
Right.
play Search and Destroy with Randall all night.
Yeah.
Jones played one game, and I never saw him again.
I never
And,
get the invites.
And then,
Facts, bro.
but I'll tell you, Randall, this motherfucker's a monster.
He's
Controller
good at it,
always
like,
nearby.
He's good
In
at it,
in Randall's defense, he's on that U.S. military surplus plan of ammo, where he
Now
gets
here-
the gun with the most ammo.
Here comes Randall with the here comes Randall
Of
with the
course.
fucking honesty. Here he
Of
comes.
course. Let me
Always got to
again,
rain on our parade, bro.
Again, well, the reason why I don't play with y'all is because y'all are trash. Yeah, and I say it, guys. Let's practice. Yeah. We'll practice. No, hey, you want to go online? And then these dumbasses are always telling people off and talking shit and then getting killed. How embarrassing is that, bro?
Look at you,
What else are you supposed to do?
James Taylor. Come for Joe's.
Yo, hey, James, it's gonna be hard to take Joey's last spot.
I'll tell you. But I'm telling you,
Thank you,
Marabito,
Marabito.
we're not
Thank you,
trash.
Marabito.
We're not that bad, actually. We're really not.
Yo,
We're
I
pretty
got
good.
like a 150 kill death ratio.
I'm telling you, man. Well, Now Ethan does camp most of the rounds.
Hey,
He's nowhere to be seen.
yeah, but what do? I go like 40 and 10, 40
This
and 5.
This motherfucker like a contestant on Survivor when it comes to
Hold
that
on.
shit, bro.
I love it's like it's based in World War II. We get in a level. Randall's like, oh shit, I've been here before. I know where to go.
Like,
I've
what,
been
bro?
through this shit overseas.
This shit. World War II, bro. Chill.
And the dogs.
Yeah. If you
The
guys
dogs
haven't
are
played
trash,
Call of Duty, bro, all right, it's a fun game. This one is not the greatest, but
Vanguard.
they added these dogs, right? These vicious dogs that when you're playing against other people, you can earn the right to release these dogs. And when you release the dogs, I shit you not, I am not over exaggerating. When a dog comes up and hits you with their nose, you die.
Yep.
I shit you not, bro. Not a bite. There's not a claw. There's not anything. They go, and you're dead. Just the nose. They can lick you. You die.
But with Randall. But with Randall though.
Ghetto ass Rottweilers, bro.
No, check this out with Randall though. Randall can talk all the mess he wants, but when I'm running around with my flamethrower, who's collecting my dog tags? Boy.
Now Randall earned a dog, but it's what's his dog?
It's a service dog.
Yeah,
He gets a service dog. So
you
Randall's running around
serious?
with a dog following him,
He just
looking for a
follows him.
treat. This fucking dog.
You're fucking around.
This
No.
fucking dog.
You're fucking.
It's the
lying.
worst
Randall's,
dog ever.
Well,
Randall's
I
like, yo,
love-
I got the dog. It's a fucking. It's just following him like a fucking Yorkie. It's a shitty ass fucking weapon.
No, I like when we're getting on the objective and Marabito and Randall like, all right, Ethan, you just can't camp this time. You actually gotta
Ethan's like, yeah, I'll be right there. I don't see him. He's in the fucking
on my
clouds
way.
sniping.
So Ethan is basically that
Hold on.
that Brian Landry kid. He's just
Hold on. And then we
all of a
got
sudden you
Dav.
gotta find the bed.
Dav's my favorite. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go this way. Let's get a game plan together.
Let's
We're gonna
formulate
go
a
to-
plan.
Yeah.
We're like, it's Call of Duty, bro. We all running for our lives. There's no time to plan. There's dogs that kill you with their nose. We running.
But
That's
then
the
the
plan.
dude with the shotgun and Marabito just yelling.
Marabito.
Marabito and Dav were funny the other day going at it. But Marabito and Randall in Call of Duty is comedy gold.
I think
Not lying.
We'll go on Twitch one night. And I mean, if you guys,
Yeah, that's what Randall said. It's emotional.
it's a
support
fucking
dog.
mess. Don't get me wrong. It's a fucking disaster. But I mean,
But it's a beautiful disaster though.
you could watch us play if you want. I mean, we'll go on if you watch us. You watch us. Don't matter.
That's
Whatever.
But it's
bait.
fun.
Don't do that. Don't do
But
that.
it's
That's
fun.
bait.
Whenever you want to get trashed, Anna, I will trash a girl. Don't worry
know why
about it.
that's bait. You guys are dealing with a devil here, okay?
No, I
That
will
she
trash.
eats
Hey,
Cheetos.
I will trash a
Flaming-
girl.
No, bro, stop. She eats flaming hot Cheetos in the morning. You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna put on the headset and then she's gonna have Ricky play.
Oh, I
Okay?
believe that though.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yep.
So don't.
I can see that.
She's
Don't
eating
feed
flaming
into that
hot Cheetos with mint chocolate chip ice cream.
at 7 a.m.
I am a prestige level 3, by the way. And for all of you who are Call of Duty nerds, you know that's pretty damn good.
Yep. Level 3.
And that's without using dogs.
Oh,
Joey's almost level 14.
man,
Joe-
I'm at level
Joey-
50 something, whatever.
He's on the grind, bro. He's on the grind.
I don't play 24/7 like y'all do.
Hey, you were playing before I was today, bro.
It's because
Let's talk some
live in-
shit.
not
Let's
my
be
fault
real.
you live in
Let's be
California
real.
and you're it's 5 o'clock here and it's 2 o'clock there and you're still at work.
He'd be at work playing, bro.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll be back in a week. It's Call of Duty time. Speaking of Call of Duty, it's Call of Duty time. It's time
That
for
is
us to
true.
get on. Panetta says I eat hot gummy bears for breakfast. Yo, this guy.
He needs to
The
chill, bro.
the bubblegum challenge is coming. It'll be the week after Christmas. We'll do it. Anything else, guys, before we bounce out of here and win a lot of rounds together?
I
Peace
agree,
in our
Randall,
tongue.
man. We will have to police our language.
Yo,
Don't
if-
forget.
I'll 1v1 Anna, but you know what? I need a live stream that she's playing.
Hey, we have the best Activision names. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you. Yeah, you'll see
Best in
him.
the hobby.
Don't forget 16th, and we'll talk about this more. I'll release some clips of it and stuff before the interview drops. AdFreeShows.com, free for everybody. That'll be on Behind the Scars, bro. But guys, it was fun hanging out with you tonight. I had a good time. I'm ready to play some Call of Duty, bro. I'm ready to rock.
Go ahead, bro.
Ready.
From Ethan Thompson, from Joey V. Jones, King Jones, and the Sauce J. Cross. This was Culture Shock Live. I'm Vinny Vegas, and we will see you next week for the Christmas episode. Talk to you guys soon. Take care. Peace.
Come on.